But in the meanwhile, we're going to get right back to Smash. It kind of faked me out there. I thought we were about to start, but looks like Webb's got to change something up. And now we're ready. Grand Finals. Mr.L, WebbJP. This is starting to look like a regular thing now.
Yep. So this is the James and Angel Cortez of West season.
Yeah, this is literally that. Or the James and Great Gonzalez, depending how far back you want to go.
Mm-hmm. That's a rivalry that spans the entirety.
Yeah, that's always going to be the thing. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't know what to expect with this because last week JP won, but I believe I can't remember who reset who. I'm pretty sure Mr.L. Mr.L. reset JP, then JP won obviously in set 2. But this time around, Mr.L. beating Webb in winners final. So we'll see if he could do that twice. And that was a really close set. That was a game 5, quite the barn burner. But Webb is off to a fast start.
All right, so I blinked and Mr. L stock was gone.
Yeah, Webb is plenty warmed up from what is the Pikachu gauntlet for him today. Already fought Mr. L once, just took on Zen, won pretty handily, and now has Mr. L, who is entirely different Pikachu. Really nice stuff there. Gets to say Pika for a second. Does get shot in the face though, but it's all right. Gonna continue the amount of damage.
Dude, Mr. L, kind of bumping right now.
Yeah, Mr. L is a very aggressive Pikachu, and it seems to work out for him a lot. He goes out there and he does his thing.
Yeah, one of the things I really want to commend him for is his reaction time. Able to capitalize super well off these hits and take it a mile. That's something that every Pikachu main has to aspire for.
That's true. Pikachu is not an easy character to play, and that's why you don't see a lot of them. We were talking about that a little bit earlier, but once you get command over this character, you kind of know what's going on. Really, the sky's the limit. The character's got a lot of things, including that dash attack. Really simple, but does the trick a lot of time.
So yeah, what seemed to be WebbJP's game quickly turned around because of how explosive Mr. L is.
Yeah, and that's Pikachu, man. The character, ooh boy. Yeah, just barely hanging on there.
I thought that was an up smash, and that would have killed because Mr. L did spot dodge.
No, you're right. That would have super killed, and he's very much like 4%.
Oh, great pickup.
Yeah, F smash gonna do it instead. Yeah, this is a really back and forth between these guys. So pretty volatile all around. Both these characters have a way of vortexing, and just like that, you're going to see Lucas vortex with plenty of dares, just missing on the F smash. Got to be thankful if you're Mr. L and just narrowly surviving that back throw.
All right, this is where Webb needs to capitalize.
Yeah, especially when you're on the end where you got to reset the bracket, get in game 1. Really good way to get yourself into that.
One up throw can do it here.
Oh, that was ill-advised, and it's going to cost him. You called it. There's the up throw. That's going to seal game 1 for Webb.
God, why does literally all of his moves, like, why does all of his throws kill?
Literally all of them except for down smash, but I'm sorry, down throw. But down throw still confirms in the stuff, so it's like they all technically kill. You're right.
He has like all good throws.
Yeah, he's a good character, man. He's good in general. I don't care what anyone says. So, anyways, going right back to it. No stage swaps, and I understand that. This game, the first game one was pretty volatile, and I don't really think the stage really made any real impact. So, makes sense. We'll see who comes out on top this time, though, because that game was pretty even all throughout. It's just Webb was the one who took the last stock, obviously.
That's the, I swear, every time a Lucas gets a down tilt to grab, they think they're the biggest brain players in the world. But good stuff from WebbJP because it's really working out for him in this situation here. Mr. kind of struggling to get anything there. He just stole that stuff.
Yeah, well, he has to at this point. This is sort of the game for both of them. They both have ways to basically cheat each other.
Yeah, I love it. I love the brat using this take position. No pun intended.
Alright, so just like that, back at a even game.
Just missed a little. Wow, that was a really elusive jump in by Mr.L. He's really picking the spots to approach super well.
Yeah, he's doing a nice job with that. Neither one of these guys we haven't really seen a whole lot of overcommitting, and that's why, you know, they're both only at mid% here, despite being on the second stock now for at least a minute or a minute and a half.
Yeah, I'm glad you pointed it out because from time to time, kind of lower players, and I think that I'm out, you have 7 minutes or 8 minutes to a whole match. You know, you don't have to always show them your opponent. You can kind of pull them out, force them to do an option, which, as you see here, Mr.L's kind of jumping in and jumping away, jumping right in front of his face, and double jumping to see if he's gonna do anything. But Webb capitalizing on the bad approach options that Mr.L's doing.
Yeah, and I mean you're right. It's kind of a game where you're kind of waiting for your opponent to mess up at this point, and this is the most patient we've seen Mr.L all day. And the reason he's not approaching is because when you do, things like that can happen. Webb is really good at landing confirms and you know, making a lot happen with a little bit of opportunity. And Mr.L knows that. You know, he's gone now a lot of games with him in high-level situations, so this one being no different. But now playing from behind, and this is kind of the opposite of what we saw the first stock of this game. Except for Mr.L is not able to take the stock quite as quick as Webb was.
The status spot that dash attack's not sitting at just yet.
Yeah, and that's a good reliable option for Mr.L, but at this percent, going to be scary if we go for dash attack because, you know, if you whiff, I'm surprised we didn't see him get grabbed there because he could have been dead.
Oh, forward tilt, not going to seal it out just yet, but super close to in that PK fire!
Yeah, that's
Snipe.
That is, man.
That's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
Yeah, PK Fire is a really good move too. And it does kill, obviously, because we just saw it. Really good ranging tool. Got a 360 no scope there. Let's check that out again. Throwed it out there. Totally anticipating that recovery. So good stuff by Webb. Looking like he wants to get this reset sooner or later, and we'll see if Mr.L is comfortable just going in that next set, or if he's going to try and turn it around here. I recommend basically turn it on as soon as you can. Webb is definitely a tough opponent. Don't want to give him too much room to work, but I guess easier
These are
said
his
than
warm-up
done.
games, guys. Don't worry.
Sure does. See what he can do.
He's gonna try set 2. Trust me.
Yeah, the perfect track right now for the dance these guys have in their grand final set.
Oh, that would have been really scary if he landed on the platform. Thankfully he didn't, and now able to reset neutral here. I actually like the pick to go back to Town and City by Mr.L. He definitely didn't do horrible here, and he's able to run around, but the PK Fire, he's not watching out for those, and Webb has been using them a lot more considerably since the last time they played. Remember that? Oh my god, what a spam!
It works, dude. Lucas up smash is like some powerful stuff.
You can't grab him. Alright, solid patience from Mr.L at the ledge there. Oh my goodness. But not being the best blessing for him. Oh my goodness, he's gonna air dodge down. He's gonna fall to his death. What a capitalization.
Yeah, that's exactly what Mr.L needed. So we'll see if he's able to do anything with it. And oh my god, air dodging out of the way. That was not a comfortable place to be. There's no comfortable place for Mr.L to be.
Definitely not. Webb is so good at putting you in that bad position with those down airs. If he guesses correctly, you're dead every time he gets those down airs at high percents.
Yeah, it's true. And there we go. That's up tilt. And Webb just putting on a clinic right now.
Sending him cleaners, if you will.
I will. Pikachu being washed.
Steamed and ironed.
Yeah, you're gonna find himself probably in the next set of grands. There's really no signs of stopping here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he was just like, all right. He's like, you got it.
He's like, all right, dog, chill.
Yeah, like, all right, we get it, we get it. All right, so yeah, that's gonna be a reset. That's a 3-0 for Webb,
Wow.
and Mr.L probably trying to figure out what he's got to do now. And if I may, I would just say the thing to do is just to win. You know, just win a game, and that's a good first step. And the thing is keep in mind that winners finals was a 3-2 set between these guys. So Mr.L does have what it takes to beat Webb. Webb just seems to be steamrolling.
Someone stab at me.
Yeah, L's a really, really good player. I mean, he's climbed these brackets now twice. I pointed out last week that this is a run-back set, and this is one where Mr.L did reset Webb and had a pretty entertaining true final set. So, you know, we all know Mr.L is a very talented player. Just got to find his footing because Webb just seems so comfortable right now and kind of just running the set right now.
Very sweet. The grand finals.
Yeah, maybe taking a quick. Yeah, Stretch. I'm not sure who Phil or Paul is. If that's Mr.L or not, maybe. I'm always bad at knowing players' first names. Okay. I figured it out. Yeah, this is kind of what we're talking about. Mr.L actually in chat right now, and it gets late around these parts, and it's tough to keep your focus on these brackets, and that's what we were talking about before. Not sure how Webb has the focus for all these Wi-Fi brackets back to back to back, and he actually almost didn't enter today. He said he was feeling a little tired from all the Smash brackets, but here he is.
Look at this.
Yeah, here he is.
Tired of not playing Smash. That's what it was.
Yo, you're right. When you're right, you're right. So, Webb excited to be here. Mr.L is starting to feel the fatigue, but definitely not out of it. We'll see what goes on, but we are back in Town and City, doing the dance again.
I can't hear what song was playing right now.
It's that one that's like slow, with like the horn. It's like,
Grazie, grazie.
yeah.
Yeah, I definitely want to see a little bit of like just better neutral played out by Mr.L, because him running in is probably the reason why he's losing.
Well, I definitely, because the thing is Lucas, the Webb especially playing Lucas, you know, going for the simple Pikachu stuff, like he's getting punished for it. And getting lazy in the neutral exchanges, if Webb catches you with any of the multi-hits, he's going to continue to hit you multiple times. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No!
I hope this isn't on my end. I don't know who got kicked or me. Is it my end somehow? It is my end. All right, so the battle's still going. I don't know why this happens. This happened once last week too. But yeah, sorry about that.
I'm down to play some Scribblio.
I hate this. Anyways, these are the things that happen. So we'll just.
Wait, are you just not able to watch? Like,
no,
after
this is the problem. So this is the Nintendo arenas. Like, if you drop, then like there's no getting back. You just have to wait till the next game.
Oh my god.
Not much I could do about that. All it takes is like a quick hiccup, but I guess it was a hiccup enough. This has now happened, I think, twice over the past couple weeks. So I don't know why this happens, but at least they're still playing. I would have hated to see one of them lose like a game. So sucks to see it happening during like the Grand Reset, but I think based off of who wins this game, it'll be pretty clear to see what sort of game we missed. Because if Webb goes up another game, I think it's, you know, might be GG's at that point. But if, you know, if Mr.L does end up the winner of this one, then you know, you never know what we could be seeing.
He's definitely gotta pull something out of his rear.
Dude, Stretch, I miss you too, man. You gotta start coming out to some DNAs, dude. I see you lighting it up at all the other tournaments. Haven't seen you at an MHG tournament in a minute. Make it happen.
I'm always so astonished to see how well these players play on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. Some people just like they got it like that, you know? They're able to deal with some of the stressors, and they're able to deal with some of the suboptimal things, and maybe have some things that work better for them. It is character dependent sometimes. So
yeah, because as you can see, like a lot of characters that you would rather otherwise see in like first place at locals, like I was talking about Palutinas or Ninjas. You're seeing like a different kind of tier of characters get to the end of these tournaments.
yeah, well, the
As
thing.
you can see, Lucas.
Yeah, totally. You're seeing Lucas, and you know we saw Duck Hunt a little earlier in the top 8. We saw a DDD in top 8 as well, and Isabelle. So you get the character variety, and I really enjoy that aspect. We had a Belmont a few weeks ago, I think, get second.
Let's go, Belmont.
Yeah, dude, Belmont's kind of exciting to watch, especially that one was very exciting to watch. So,
Gons, where's your Simon, bro?
Bro, he's bad.
Are you sure? You made
Yes.
it crispy.
He's bad.
You know what, guys? I actually watched you win that one tournament again the other day.
Which one? NEC?
NEC, yeah.
That was hype.
That was pretty hype, bro.
Good times.
Let me see. Put your trophy on the phone.
Like what?
Put your trophy on the phone.
No,
Dude,
I don't even know where it is right
Come
now.
on, get the trophy, put it on the phone, dude. Don't make it weird.
No, I don't want to. I don't want you to speak to the trophy.
Dude, you're making it weird. Now.
Yeah, bro, come on. Crap. First Scribblio. I need it now.
We're waiting out. This gotta almost be over.
Yeah, it has to almost be over.
Has to almost be over, but I don't know. These guys have had some longer sets, and they were playing pretty patient, so it's possible it wasn't. I'm actually pretty salty I got kicked from that. Well, it'd be like that sometimes. And it looks like a win for JP.
Yo.
Hype.
Yeah, so Mr.L now finding himself with 4 consecutive losses. Gonna be looking for an answer. Hopefully, I hope that he finds it. You know, Mr.L, very talented player. Don't want to see him go to bed sad and getting 6-0'd. Especially after a really good tournament. He's played so well all the sets he's been on stream, winning a Pikachu Ditto, you know, coming out on top winners finals, taking out Kanoka in a pretty close set. Kanoka was the DD. But we'll see. He looks like he's changing something up, so we could get a character swap, maybe just looking for something fresh. I don't know what else Mr.L has in his arsenal. So your guess is as good as mine. Maybe someone in chat might know, someone who plays him a while, so... never mind. It looks looking like a stage switch because now they're both in selection. All right, so cross your fingers, everybody. We're heading back in.
I'm back online.
Yeah, all right. So it is solo Pikachu. So it does look like we're gonna see a different switch or a different stage. So no more town and city. Instead, we go to something a little bit more comfy for a Pokemon. Canonically speaking, of course.
Alright, and Unuba is the next pick here. So this is Mr.L's counter pick, and in theory, if Webb was to get thrown off stage and have to recover close to the stage, it would be a very, very optimal pick. How I love that. It's gonna deal with
Yeah, more of those just chains coming out from Webb. All those multi-hitting moves really knows how to make them connect. But it does look like Mr.L's kind of handling himself a little better in this game than we've seen him in the past few, at the very least.
Yeah. I'm getting a little desperate here. It seems to be like.
Yeah, going for some unsafe options, but still playing carefully around some of the Lucas stuff. And really, this whole set has just been struggling to find the last hit to take a stock. And I don't know if that's a credit to Webb playing really carefully, or if that's just Mr.L not able to find the right tools. But either way, that's the result that we're seeing, because Mr.L already at mid-percent. Not a good place for Pikachu right now. Nafair still not even going to do it. Going for hard read there, Skull Bash instead. Gonna bash that skull downward and finally take a stock.
Chris, I gotta take care of something.
Yeah, no problem. Alrighty, so here we're at it. Mr.L finding his way back in here, and giving him a lot of credit for fighting his way back here, because it's really easy to get discouraged in these situations, but still doing the thing. Unfortunately, dare to F smash is going to be all that Webb needs to keep going. And at this rate, this is looking like another, basically not a three-peat for this tournament, but three-peat over the past week, because Webb did win DNA last week. He won Xeno just yesterday, and looking pretty good for today, barring any miraculous thing that's coming out of Mr.L, but and here we go, more dares into possible F smashes, and man, Lucas had everything Lucas has just connects. Dash attack still not enough to do it. Up tilt though is going to be enough for Webb. Webb's going to find himself one game away from winning his 3rd tournament in a row. Looking pretty sharp here. Wouldn't you say, Gonzalez? He would have said yes. If he heard him.
Yeah.
There he is. There he is. Alright, so I don't anticipate seeing any changes here. Neither of these guys have moved from the arena, so I'm guessing we're just going to go right back to where we just were. Probably same characters, same everything. Mr.L probably going to hope for a different result, although, you know, I don't want to make assumptions, but maybe raising the white flag at this point. This is now 5 consecutive losses. Meanwhile, Webb on his, let's see, that was a 3-0 last set. And then 3-0 the set before that. So 6, 7. He's on his 8th consecutive win right now. Really no signs of slowing down. 3-0'd Zen's Pikachu in losers finals, and 3-0'd Mr.L's Pikachu in grand finals, and now working on 3-0 in the reset. So my man, he's steamrolling. Gonna be hard to derail that. So we'll see. I don't know. Mr.L might still have something in the tank. He did mention before he was a little tired in chat, so could be the ends. But either way, we have at least one more game left here, and we're gonna see Webb hop out. Maybe they are changing stages. Will be confirmed if Mr.L pops out. Then we'll know for sure. And not looking like a stage switch, so I don't know what to expect here, but okay, I think it is going to be a stage switch then, because now we're seeing Mr.L out of the arena. Yeah, I was gonna say, Mr.L, you gotta hop in the arena, man. I'm definitely not gonna play Webb right now. Alright, and possibly closing it out right back where we started, Town and City. Gonna be potentially the last stage we see. And Mr.L just gonna chill. He's gonna wait. He's gonna wait for Webb to come to him. I think Webb is kind of trying to finish us out. Mr.L kind of playing a little bit of a mind game and working out. Does catch Webb in a grab. And now, oh, almost 2 dares would have been pretty spicy, but doesn't get the right hitbox on that second dare. And now Webb gonna do that thing he does with the rubber snake or whatever that thing is, and just hit Mr.L consecutively with it and find himself now again in a lead. In no mood for Mr.L's games. Good get-up attack. Gonna buy himself some space, but is gonna get kicked. F tilt coming out again, looking like the MVP here. And yeah, that Nair into up tilt has been Webb's best friend and has taken so many stocks, not just this set, but all tournament. Mr.L still looking to get something going here. Applauding the effort to keep up with Webb at the moment, while Webb just continues to steamroll ahead. And is going to catch him with the last... I definitely appreciate that. Mr.L's definitely had it, but I applaud him going out there deep and getting the Webb stock. So now going to continue to get up air strings, mount some percent, almost find himself a little bit in a more even position. And wow, really good chain of moves there. Some drag downs and all that kind of stuff. But anyways, now finding himself in a little bit of a lead, possibly for the first time in the set, only to go away really quick. Not much of a lead, but it was something. And if he could take the stock from Webb now, that's going to be a really, really nice take home for him because... Alright, he's still living. Use that platform, buy himself a little bit of space, and Lucas, so many options with throws. Gonna chase Lucas off stage, and instead gets hit by the PK Thunder. We've seen that PK Thunder get challenged a few times today, and all times have been unsuccessful in stopping it. Mr.L, yeah, never mind. Spoke too soon. Another one of those up tilt kills has been actually what I've seen Mr.L die from most, I think, this entire set. Webb starting to mount on the confirms, really getting hungry for this next win. Dash attack gonna do it. Mr.L only at 46%, not insurmountable, and does get the bear strings and a little bit more tacked on with up airs. Still has Webb off stage and without a jump for a moment. Webb finds his bearings. Gets a little bit of health to boot and stringing bear into bear on stage. And here we go with the dares again. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's the play. That's Webb's specialty. So Webb is going to get his third consecutive tournament win. Shout out to him for being able to have all this endurance to enter all of these brackets and come out successful, but really well played. Yep, good games indeed. You do have the GGs that you can put in the chat. Yeah, good games.
Yeah. Webb has been doing insane.
Yeah, Webb is an absolute monster. This guy is looking kind of unstoppable, so shout outs to Webb. Now winning DNA last week, winning DNA this week, winning Xeno yesterday. He's on a run, so I'll be looking forward to seeing what he enters next and how he does. I know he's been entering some of the bigger tournaments, so maybe we'll see him do some stuff there. Webb, Mr.L, both you guys, thanks. I owe both of you another gifted sub, so when your current sub is expired, I'm just going to renew it again. So I hope that's cool for now until we figure out some better prizes here, which will come with time. But in the meanwhile, definitely appreciate you guys coming out and playing so regularly. It is very entertaining to get some high-level play like this on stream, so I do appreciate that. Yeah, that's all we got, guys. Next Platinum Star Monthly is looking to be, and there's going to be a more official announcement, but looking to be May 23rd. So mark your calendars, and that's mostly because Quarantine Series literally runs the 2nd, the 16th, and the 30th, so weekends are sparse. So looking like the 23rd, keep it marked on your calendar. We'll be doing items again probably, and that will have a cash prize that I'll be throwing in. Meanwhile, yeah, Webb, you're the man, dude. Thanks for coming out. But yeah, meanwhile, other stuff to look out for, New Jersey Power Rankings. We're going to have the release, the reveal, excuse me, coming to you this Saturday. So Saturday afternoon at some point, time to be announced. I'm going to be prepping this the presentation all day tomorrow, so it looks all pretty and nice and good for you guys. I know the PR itself is already done. No, I will not tell you who's on it or the order or anything like that. You're going to have to wait till Saturday because I'm working really hard to make the presentation nice and pretty and cool. So you're going to have to wait to see it because I want you guys to see it. What else do I got? Mario Kart, that's another thing. I want to make sure I keep advertising this because honestly, dude, we're getting some pretty good traction for it. So I want to keep doing that. I want to keep building different communities, because right now we're doing pretty good with Smash and things are all happy and improving here, at least as far as I can see. So I want to continue to grow some other communities and get some cross-pollination going on and find other cool stuff to do. But that's all I got for you guys tonight. I'm going to go ahead and thank you guys for the millionth time for joining us and for, you know, just being really cool and supportive in the chat. This is kind of a weird time for the channel, for everyone, just life. So it's been nice to kind of see on it. And dude, Webb, I don't know, man. Keep joking, but I don't know what's going to happen with this season. Most of the season, Season 6 is going to be a wash, and the way I structure the channel, I want to keep everything kind of consistent despite the quarantine, so don't be surprised if you see a Wi-Fi PR just for the fun of it. I don't see a reason why not to. It's not official, but RJ and I already talked about it, and for real, I don't know why we wouldn't, so just to kind of keep people engaged, and there's been enough regulars. I don't know why you guys shouldn't get a little PR. It won't be the official New Jersey one or whatever, but it's still something pretty fun. Yeah, I don't know. I know some of you guys are already on the PR. I know Hydra is. I'm pretty sure you are too, Webb, if I remember correctly, and Mr.L possibly. So I don't know. I appreciate the Wi-Fi community, and I know it's a little bit of a headache to play, but it's, you know, still doing things together. So again, thank you. I will be starting to do other streams on here based off of like interaction and what people like and don't like. But I'm also just kind of gonna try and just do my thing. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. So Webb isn't ranked on the Wi-Fi Warrior. I don't know why I thought he was. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else from last week. Someone else who's been entering a lot. But either way, I mean, you probably could be if you wanted to, is all I'm going to say. But I'm going to keep encouraging Wi-Fi because I've been enjoying it. But thank you guys again. I'm finally going to close out. I'll see you on Saturday for the Power Ranking reveal.
Goodbye.